Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Have you ever wondered how to plan a surprise party but you just didn't know where to start? Well, I planned a surprise party for my best friend and I created these steps to create a great surprise party. The first step is to plan the date, time, and location of the party. You need to figure out the date of the person's birthday and make sure you plan the party on the weekend before or after that date. You should not plan the party on the day of the person's birthday in case they already have plans with their family. The time of the party I would suggest would be the afternoon to evening hours. It depends on whether you want to have a meal involved in the party. The location of the party, I would suggest your house or one of the other friends of the person you're throwing the party's houses, because that's the easiest. You could also do it at a bowling alley, roller skating rink, or restaurant even, depending on how much money you're willing to put into the party. After you plan the date, time, and location, you want to get the guest contact information. You want to go ahead and write down the numbers and maybe even the addresses of people that you already know or the friends of the person you're throwing the party for. You can also ask those friends for more contacts they know of that are friends of the person and add those to the list. Make sure you get the addresses and the phone numbers. Once you get those, you need to send out invitations, but first you need to make sure the person you're throwing the party for is free. You need to ask that person in some secret way if they're free on that day at that time. Like maybe you could say, do you want to meet me at my house and we'll go do something at this time? And if they say they're free, then go ahead with the party. If not, you need to start over and think of a different day for the party. You want to send out these invitations in this way. You want to make a little card or put the name of the guest and then the time, the date, location, and what to bring. Also, who's the party for? And then you want to put the day you need to RSVP by because you need to have some time to plan the party. Once you send out all the invitations, you need to wait to hear back from the guests. Then once you hear back from the guests, you need to make a list of the people that say they're attending and you need to figure out what supplies you need to purchase. I would suggest just getting one big pack of cups, plates, and napkins. At a dollar store would probably be the cheapest. That's where I got mine at. They came in packs of 12 to 14 for $1 or $2. You get the big plates if you're doing food and then small plates for the cake. And then you also need to get some candles for the cake. The last thing you need to get is the silverware. You need to make sure you have the spoons, forks, and knives set. I just suggest a big box from any grocery store. If you want to, you can do a themed party such as tie-dye, celebrity theme, depending on the person's party. And then after you plan and get the supplies, you need to decide what food and cake you're having. If you want to do food, the easiest food to probably do would be macaroni and cheese, pizza, chicken nuggets, something everybody can throw in money for and share. Cake-wise, I suggest a medium cake because some people may show up that you didn't think would show up, or maybe less people would show up, but a medium size is the best. You can have leftover or you can use more so you don't get a small or a really large cake. After you decide on the food, you need to plan the party activities. Party activities can vary, but I suggest card games, karaoke is a good one. Anything that a big group of people can do together that's not age-oriented is the best. And then on the day of the party, you want to come to the place you're having the party maybe an hour or two early. I came about an hour and a half early, set up the party. You also want to tell the guests when they RSVP to come to the party an hour early to help set up too. That way you have more people setting up so you're not stalling for time and doing it by yourself. Once everything's set up, you need to hide and wait for the person you're surprising to come. While this is happening, you need to also make sure the person that you're planning the party for is still coming to the party and has said that she's still free. Obviously, she said earlier on she was free, but you need to let that person you know come to the location now. We're ready. Well, not we're ready, but come to the location for the party. And once they arrive, everybody can jump out of where they're hiding and surprise the person. So these are the easy 9 steps to how to plan a surprise party. I guarantee if you follow these steps, you will have a great party. It'll go smoothly and be fun.
I'll have to show everybody.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.